Now, if you don't know who Michael Burry is, the Michael Burry is a guy that predicted 2008 crash. Personally, I think that he did a genius job. If you haven't watched this movie, they made a movie about it. The movie is called The Big Short. I believe he's being played by Christian Bale. That's the name of the actor, if I'm not mistaken. The guy is portrayed as a genius that predicted that crash that was coming 2008, 2007. No one else could see it beside him. The thing is that he's been getting here and there on the news, predicting the same crash again and again and again. It was pretty much starting from 2012. Obviously, the economy cannot go well all the time, and we see that it's not really actually well right now. It's not that bad, but it's not also really good. Rates are skyrocketing. The rates are crazy high, all-time high, almost for the last 25 years. Honestly, when I read Michael Burry's predictions, I get a little skeptical because I don't want to say that he's a one-trick pony, but this is pretty much repeating itself every year. What happens? He pretty much goes to the news or tweets that saying that crash is coming, get prepared, pretty much expecting what happened in 2008, 2007. Sometimes he says that it's going to be even worse, but I don't think that he's right this time for several reasons. Of course, the housing market is down, but come on guys, like every summer housing market, you can see the chart, the prices go up in the summer and then they come back down in winter, colder months, and then they go back again in the summer. Obviously, the main goal of the Fed's rising rates was to bring the housing costs lower. Generally speaking, bringing the inflation lower. That is pretty much what's happening right now. But this is different. This is not a crash. I mean, if there's a correction for 1, 2, 3, 5%, it doesn't mean it's a crash. Also, it's really important to understand that the housing market is really local. Now, talking about the California, yes, the Lancaster prices might go down, the San Francisco market might go down, but the Orange County market would not go down because there is a lack of inventory and people are moving. As they say in economy, follow the money. In the housing market, I think you have to follow the people. Where the people going, there's a sign that that market will go up in prices. Now, how to prepare for the crash? That's another question. In my opinion, the best way to prepare for the crash is just to make the correct choices when you're buying the property. What I mean by correct, personally, I had this experience when selling the house to the couples. The main problem with the ladies is that they pay too much attention to the condition of the property. That's the last thing to do. I mean, especially if someone sells you a flip, just remember that they are doing it for profit. They're not going to use quality materials. They're not going to do their best job. They're not going to go with the quality over the price. It's going to be most of the time as cheap as possible. I'm not talking about the cheap flips. I'm talking about the old flips. Pretty much every flip that you will purchase, you will have, even if it's a luxury house. I sold a luxury house that was a flip. We ended up with, the rats running inside of the walls. That's pretty much something you cannot predict. You have to be really careful when buying the house. Try to get the ugliest house in the nicest neighborhood. That's the best purchase. And of course, keep out of HOAs. Try to have the bigger square footage. There are some kind of filters on some websites. I'm not going to name them obviously here, but you can choose the properties with the pricing per square footage in the area. That's pretty much the key factor. If you had the lowest price per square foot in the area, you already won. It doesn't matter if the housing market would go up or if it would go down. You already won. Now, the repair thing is not that hard, especially if you are doing the repair for itself. I would go with not the highest, but above the average quality materials, because you have to do something that will last for at least 10-15 years. You don't want to do the repairs each year, and that's pretty much when you win. Personally, I bought my house this way. I saved somewhere around 300-400k. It was a bigger house closer to the beach. That's my take on the situation with the housing market. It's the best time to buy, personally, I think. Although the rates are high, they cannot be high as they are right now. I think there will be one more hike and then they will initially start to go down and the prices of the properties would start to go up. That's just inevitable because American market is just overflogged with cash. If you guys don't know, the 40% of cash printed during the whole history of the United States was printed during COVID time. When there is something in abundance and there are lack of other things, I think that is lacking going up in price. If you guys like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe and put the thumbs up button. See you on the next one, guys.